Senator Natasha today submitted a bill against the Senate president for sexual harassment in the Senate. Submitted the appeal to the same Senate president. Senate president received it, and then the issue started. Just watch this video. Just watch this video. Make sure you watch the video. Follow Kasa TV on Facebook and YouTube. Watch the video to the end and see the drama that happened in the Senate today. Don't forget, share this video and share your thoughts with us. Thank you. On our record, during that particular time when she was asked, why are you dragging seat? What is the reason why you don't want to sit at that back seat the Senate president advised you to sit? She said, and I quote, that if she stays there, possibly the cameraman will not also be able to get her. If she decides to sit in that seat where she was allocated to sit, the camera people will not get her. If she possibly raises up her hand, the Senate president may not also sit. That was one of the reasons she gave as standing to say no, I will not sit in my seat. But you forget to know that as a senator, the Senate president has the power to allocate the seat for you. Now, what is video to see what happened today in the Senate? At the beginning of this video is the entrance of Senator Natasha, and the second part of the video, see her making a submission, submitting to the Senate at the same time that she did here. She actually accused of sexual harassment, submitting an appeal. The Senate investigating. I don't know the reason why she rushed to the court. I don't know why she rushed to the court.
To the Senate by a senator who shall affix his or her name at the beginning thereof.
Yeah. Thank you.
The petition is in my name against the President of the Nigerian Senate, His Excellency Senator Godswill Akpabio, for sexual harassment, abuse of office, and malicious obstruction of my legislative functions. You may recall, sir, that on Friday in Arise TV, I did make some statements. And I have decided to narrow these statements in a formal petition against the President of the Senate. So if it may please you, I would humbly step forward and lay this petition.
You may proceed.
The Senate president said he may proceed. Jesus. Is this not it's like being a judge in your own case? You may proceed. He made allegations against the Senate president, and she came to the Senate to submit a petition against the Senate president that is actually presiding on today's section. But one of the funny things about all this drama is that, number one, is that Natasha, despite that she may be right or wrong or whatever may be her point of view, one of the worst mistakes she did was rushing to the court.
Referred to the Committee on Code of Conduct, Ethics and Public Petitions to revert to the Senate as soon as practicable.
Boom.
Petition.
Any other petition wishes to announce that he has been inundated with calls since the 28th day of February 2025 over some spurious allegations making the rounds in the social media and on television about a purported harassment of distinguished Senator Natasha Akpabio. While I am aware that the matters are in court, however, I would like to state clearly that at no time did I ever attempt any sexual harassment on the said distinguished Senator Akpabio or any other woman for that matter. I and my siblings were raised very well by my late single mother. She died in year 2000 through very difficult times, and I therefore have the highest regards for women. Even at demise, I still cry to you today. I also wish to state that I also have 4 beautiful daughters. So at no time will I ever harass any woman and I've never done so. In addition, even as a state governor, I was awarded various awards. One of them was the one you wish to know, the most gender-friendly governor in Nigeria. I served between 2007 and 2015. To God be the glory. In conclusion, I urge all Nigerians, particularly the media, and then, of course, members of the social media, to await the court's decision. And please do not jump to conclusions on matters of mere allegations. I want to thank you for listening to me and thank my colleagues, because some of the phone calls were calls of support, solidarity, and prayers that the Almighty God will step in to vindicate the just. So now let us get on with the business of the day. Thank you.
The
ever envisaged that a day like this will come in the life of the 10th Senate, but it has come. And we still have to do what we have to do in overriding public interest. Because it's not about the single Senator Natasha and the Senate President. It's about the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I urge all our colleagues to note two things. One, Order 40, sub 4, says no senator bringing a petition shall be the author. The essence of this rule is to allow us as elected representatives of the people, senators, to present and lay petitions on behalf of our constituents. The alternative to that is the matter of privilege, Order 10. That's what we can do. Not to bring a petition. Mr. President, petition on the allegation that Senator Natasha alleged when he was a minister that Ajakuta steel mill.
Your mic.
Yes. If this is what is happening about character, then we have to expose the character of a petitioner. Mr. President, I am coming officially with a petition from my former governor on the allegation that he sold Ajakuta steel mill when he was a minister. And Senator Natasha was the one that alleged as at that time. And as at today, Mr. President, Ajakuta steel mill it still belongs to the federal government of Nigeria. I have just said this as a notice, sir. Thank you very much.
Well, point of order is noted. Let me
Order 10, please. Order 10 again.
Senate leader. Senate leader.
10, please. Dear Senate President, I feel I've been judged.
You have been judged. You calm down.
I say this. Never did I accuse Fayemi of sexually assaulting me. I never found myself critical here. Can anybody respect?
Moving now.
Moving now. Senate President is telling them, moving now. Move your motion and forget Natasha.
Let everybody talk. Who might say Magana?
I don't know. Hey. Nigeria Senate. Guys, thank you for watching this video to this point. What do you think about Senator Natasha and Akpabio on this? What do you really think about it? Who will you blame? Will you blame Akpabio or will you blame Senator Natasha? But don't forget that one of the things I personally think that Senator Natasha made a mistake on is number one, going on public space. Apart from going on public space, one of the major mistakes she did was going to court. The Senate is not like a family. The Senate is like a union. It's like an association, and they actually have a committee that handles everything. So if you have a case against the Senate, against your fellow senator, there's a committee that you can also write a petition just like she did now. That is what she should have done. Do you understand? That was what she have done, coming to the Senate and making her allegations openly, and after making a petition against the Senate president, and not going to court. Because going to court on this particular case may not bring a solution. It may not actually bring the needed the solution she really needed. But although it will bring attention that she's actually calling for. You know that one of the things I highlighted in her speech is that if she moved from where she was to the new place where she was deployed to sit, that the cameraman will not get her, and the rest of them, and the Senate president will not even notice her presence, because where she was asked to sit was at the back corner where camera does not get. But as of today, because she had made a public appearance, because she had gone to different news television channel and talked about a lot of things, even if she let her sit at the end of the Senate, as long as it is in the same Senate, cameraman must notice her. Even as of today, the cameraman videoed her entrance from the Senate, her entrance even with the husband, even when the husband together, cameraman captured it. And that was one of the things Senator Natasha was looking for, because I categorically had it on record when she said going to that particular back seat, she will not get attention needed. So one of the major things she need, or she's seeking for, is public appearance. She wants the cameraman to notice her. She wants people to notice her presence. I'm not saying that Akpabio is innocent though. After all, former NNPC G chairman or whatever, the woman allegedly said that she slapped current Senator Akpabio as at that time when he was a minister, or thereabout, that he slapped him over sexual harassment, whatever. So the woman made an allegation against, although nobody came to doubt or say let's take the woman to court, or even to protest, or even tell the wife to react to it, all like what is happening right now. But what is happening right now is not, I'm not saying that Senator Akpabio is guilty, or no. I'm only saying that, to my own personal point of view, that the Senator Natasha was wrong in her approach by going to Arise TV, by going to court. I think she did it out of annoyance and out of anger. She couldn't manage her anger. She couldn't manage. Well, the best thing was for her to do was to come to the Senate and state categorically, make her petition against the Senate president, and the whole media will capture it. And from there, possibly she may get justice, if really justice will be served. But that is the best thing to do. For me, I think Senator Natasha was wrong. I blame Akpabio too, but I think Senator Natasha was wrong. I think she's not a good example of a Nigeria women in Senate. Senator Natasha is not a good example of Nigeria women in Senate. She does not represent truly the Nigeria women. She does not represent African women based on her attitude and conduct, because she did not really follow what she should do. That is the reason why all the whole senators, all the whole female senators, not one is supporting her. Not one is supporting her. Not one can say what she did was right. Not one can say that she was right in her misbehavior, or in her petition against the Senate president. Not that the Senate president should not be petition, but we are supposed to follow the rule, the guidelines, the principles governing where you are, which is the National Assembly, as a make it appeal. That's my own input on that. Don't forget to let us know what you think about it. Don't forget to follow Casa TV on Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget to share this video, and share this video again. See you in the next video. Thank you.